Lions and the Giants. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is... First game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3". They go play action here on first down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Nicholson. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Looking to throw on second down. Nicholson, open man, right side, it's Lamb. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be third down. Looking to throw. Nicholson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And the Giants send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. Now a play fake here on first down. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton, and some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here defensively.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Nicholson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Operating from the gun, Nicholson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton, and a short gain down to about the 33.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. The Lions at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And it's now 14-0.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. To throw on 3rd down, Nicholson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Lions will take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll drop to throw. And that one taken in by Lashley. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Lions to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. He's got his man. It's caught for a loss. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 28-0. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Back to throw. Nicholson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st down, Hilton. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd down, Hilton, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes this 35-0 now. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And they they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Throwing on 3rd and long. Nicholson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Giants send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down now. Hilton dancing away at the 35. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll find Lashley there. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Second and 6. Man open left side is Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw. He's got it to Hilton. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. Hilton. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Garibay on to attempt the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So this one's over.